Hi there and welcome. If you're new, if you are tagging along on this journey with me, welcome back to Solely Creations. My name is Isenia. Here on my channel, we plan, we get organized, budget, we cash plan, and we cash stuff. If those are things that interest you, I really hope that you follow along for more. Hi there, welcome. Here we are together again for another budget with me and cash planning video. And this is going to be for the last pay period in October. I hope that everyone is doing well, having a great weekend. We are right around the corner from Halloween, which is exciting. This weekend we are actually going to carve our pumpkins that we picked from our orchard or farm. So we're super stoked about that. Gonna make some pumpkin seeds and just a whole lot of Halloween family time. So we're going to budget for our end of the month contributions for November's bills, and then with whatever's left over we'll also cash plan to determine how much and in what quantities we're going to put into each envelope. So we'll go ahead and get started with our budget. And we're in pay period 2. Alright, so of course I've already got the IOU breakdown so that that's completed. And next what I'll do is I'll list my contributions, my individual contributions to the bills, and then my husband's individual contributions to the bills. We'll gather the totals, and then with that we'll determine our cash stuffing goals and then our budget goals. I think that it's amazing how quickly the end of the year is coming up on us. It usually does go this quickly. I guess you just don't really pay attention to it or really are aware of it until it's actually happening. So once the end of the year comes and then we start all over again, I won't realize how quickly time goes until this time next year. And then I will leave these 2 spaces blank for credit card payments. I'm really excited for Halloween because the girls decided their costumes, they're gonna be some form of a fairy. They both picked out, we went to the Halloween store here in town and they both got to pick out whatever costume they wanted, and they both decided on fairies. My oldest decided she wanted to be a fairy, so of course my youngest followed suit and said, you know what, I want to be a fairy too. But I'm excited because I've been looking up cute hairstyles to do, sort of like a wild foresty type thing. They both got thick and long hair, so I'll be able to make it work with like poofy hair, braids, sort of rough them up a little bit, kind of make them look dreaded. And then I found cute like bejeweled makeup, and I have a sort of like wild, in-depth sort of shape their faces and make them look very wild-like, so I'm excited for that. And I know they're excited. They keep asking where the costumes are, and I've hidden them because last year they played dress up with them before and sort of roughed them up a little bit, so I want them to be like in pristine condition before Halloween, or you know, for Halloween. Okay, so I've got mine listed. Now we're gonna do my husband's. The nice thing is our electric bill is going down. We usually pay anywhere between $200 and $300 for electric during the summer, and then it goes down to like $80 or $90 during the winter. But our gas will go up, but it never gets up that high. Be able to save a little bit there. Okay, so he decided we're still gonna increase his car payment by a little bit more. Okay, so we've got our bills, contributions for the end of the month of November, so we can continue that goal of staying a month ahead. I am going to tally, figure out what the totals are, minus, you know, IOUs, bills, determine what the cash stuffing goals are with whatever we have left over, and then our budget goals, and then we'll come back and review together. Okay. So we've got our end of the month contributions set to ensure we're a month ahead for November's bills, and those can come out as they are due. I did forget to notate one thing. Okay. So after everything for our cash stuffing goals, we're going to continue in the same direction just because it's working. So as far as priorities, contribute to the 100 envelope and 52 week binders with whatever we can, contribute to as many envelopes as possible to ensure everything is growing at an even pace as far as like the different categories. The total amount we have for cash stuffing is $305. We're just going to continue with being consistent and setting aside whatever we can set aside. For budget goals, we're going to continue to prioritize the girls' savings, monitor their CD for the interest it's accruing, our IOUs are paid in full, and then just some information related to pay and IOUs. with, you know, needs that we have and groceries. We're honing in on the things that we really need just to keep the IOUs as minimal as possible. And then just some notes as far as what's upcoming, because we're coming towards the end of the year. We got to prepare for tax preparation, things like that. So just a reminder to gather all of my income notes, income documents, check pay stubs for tax contributions for the year, so that I'll be as prepared as possible to do our taxes. Alright, so $305 for our cash stuffing. So next we're going to do our cash planning and determine the amounts that we're going to put into each envelope. Take this out so I remember I need to do that. And then I do have the notes from last pay period stuffing. To help with totals and figure out how much each envelope has, and then I can determine where. I know that I definitely want to put as much into each envelope as possible, so you know, $5 here, $10 there, just to keep those envelopes growing. Okay, so we've got 305 to work with. Then we'll start with our priority binder, which is our family goals. Okay, so vacation, emergency savings, we'll do the same 5. And we do have some envelopes that are reaching their $50 milestone. So I know for sure with the cash stuffing, I'll want to condense the bills just to make them as thin as possible. I don't want them to get too thick. Okay, so funny money is going to get its normal 5, cars, normal 5, home, pets 5, so that's 20. Miscellaneous is going to be our roll. So we'll roll the dice for this one. The max that we can get is 6 to be able to put into this envelope. And yay, we're gonna put 6. I think that's the first time I've got the max roll, so it's nice. And then groceries will get 15. Okay, so that is family goals. Okay, next we're going to do celebrations. Okay, so New Year's we'll get to Valentine's 2 and then 4th of July 5, just because those are lower priority, so it's 9. Halloween will get 10, Thanksgiving will get 10, and Christmas will get 10. We'll do 5 for each of the girls' envelopes, 5 for my husband envelopes each, so 10. And then anniversary and gifts will also get 5s, that's another 10. Okay, so that's celebrations. Next is challenges. Now, I don't think that Dollar Buffer will get anything, but we'll leave that blank just in case. Okay, 5s, 10s, 15s, we'll get 5. 25. I'm just gonna try to make this stretch across all of the envelopes, so probably do a lot of 5s here. And then the next 52 week is for this binder is 5, so that works. Okay, so that is challenges. Okay, so for 100 envelope and 52 week, we're gonna do the next minimums. For the 100 envelope will be 7. 52 week will be 8. Okay, next is personal. So all of our spending definitely will get 5. And that will probably be the same for all of these, just to ensure we get something into each. Coffee work at coffee is building good. And then last but not least, long term. Monthly has been very inconsistent this month. Whatever goes into monthly ends up going to groceries anyway, so just put what we can in there. then wedding, of course, we'll get the last 5. Perfect. Okay, so next I just want to make sure that this totals to the 305 that we need. Yep, 305. Awesome. Okay, and then we'll figure out our denominations. So lots of 5s. Do 1s for the miscellaneous. So dollar buffer is not going to get anything. Okay, so we need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 ones. 55s. 4 10s. Okay, so it's 15, 2 15 5s, and 40 in 10s. 15 plus 250 plus 40. 305. Perfect. And then when we actually do the cash stuffing in the next video, as what we normally do, as we stuff each envelope, we'll write the new total just to continue that running balance for each envelope. That way we know what we're saving overall across all of our envelopes and all of our binders. And I believe we're adding 305 to 16. Oops. So we're just shy of 2,000 across all of our envelopes and binders, so that's exciting. Let me just write these denominations to take to the bank. So also, let me figure out really quick. As I mentioned before, there are some of our envelopes that are going to meet their 50 milestone, so I definitely want to get some 50s to be able to help with condensing those. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna need 8 50s to put into those envelopes, so $400 in 50s. So 8, in addition to what we're stuffing, but I want to be able to have those 50s and not have to worry about condensing. And then whatever we have, if we get any 20s or 10s, I'll also condense to keep the larger bills. So we need 15 ones, 55s, and 4 10s. So we're going to need a total of 705 from the bank. Here to take to the bank. Awesome. So then in the next video we'll do the actual cash stuffings, and then we'll also condense a little bit for those 8 envelopes that need some 50s to be able to keep those envelopes thin. Awesome. Alrighty, so that is all for this budget with me and cash planning. I really hope that you enjoyed what you saw. Any questions that you have, remember that the comments are always open. And if you'd like to continue on this journey with me and you aren't already, I hope that you consider subscribing. Until next time, guys.